Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Shot at goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rafael Leão really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
De Bruyne getting this one clear. Terraciano. And here's Rafael Leão. And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
Has a goal! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Caught offside that time. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Rafael Leão. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Foden. Foden! He's done very well to... That's a decent clearance. And here's Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Gets his pass away. Abraham! And he's onside. Loftus-Cheek. Terracciano, Loftus-Cheek. Oh, important interception. Now it's Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. Great hit! Abraham looks to get on the end of this. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Chukwueze. Chance with a header! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He can run onto that. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now it's Abraham. De Bruyne. Lewis. De Bruyne. Well, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Chukwueze. And he welcomes it in.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Rafael Leao!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bernardo Silva is herring after that one. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Lewis. De Bruyne. Reinders. Kyle Walker.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's De Bruyne. Played out to the right.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a lovely pass. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's looking to set free a chance! What a save! Terrific reactions! And one more try! Bernardo Silva. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kyle Walker. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden is in a really good position out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He won't be happy with that one. Lewis, lofted upfield. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's found support out wide. Stood up well to him there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 42, numero 90, numero 31, numero 32.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Lasciano il campo per
Fofana.
il numero 79, il numero 29.
Well, that is
il
not
numero
the best ball,
77,
and he offers
il
an
numero
apologetic
46,
look.
il numero
Clearly
23.
is miffed, having
Attenzione
made the
al cambio.
run and not get picked out.
Now it's Fofana. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Rafael Leao. He's got space. Can he finish? Oh, terrible. And again. Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How very smart. He just got it right.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Hernandez with a real chance here. He's had a crack. Corner number 3 coming up.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafael Leao. Lovely feet. Terrific header. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
McAtee. Ruben Diaz. Fofana. Chukwueze could try cutting inside here. And that's an excellent interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, played right into his path. And claimed it back swiftly. Haaland. Can he latch on to this? And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has... Great hit!
Goal! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Abraham does well to stand firm and defend it. Merino. Havertz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Odegaard. Rice. And Lewis Skelly. No, that's been intercepted. Terraciano.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Abraham. Loftus-Cheek. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour played. Havertz. Chow does well to get it back. Lewis Skelly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a shade optimistic. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Well-timed, excellent interception. Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. Arsenal finding their passes. And here's the chance to counter. Merino. And the shot's on here.
Odegaard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Odegaard. And here's Havertz. Some really good ball movement. Shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross to the back post. Big header! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, he's through the middle. Terraciano. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Terraciano. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Saka! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he spark a counter here? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mikel Merino attempts a clearance. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And now they can spring out of defence. Abraham! Chance for the header!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Pretty loose
recupero.
pass. Rafael Leao. Now it's Abraham. Nice. Now the finish! And he has been fouled there. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. That's not going far. And the shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Completo. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Terraciano concedes a free kick for that. Xiao. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 99.
We have got changes here
Numero
from both
42.
sides, in fact.
Numero 31. Numero
Rice
8.
looking to add to his
Lasciano
goal.
il campo per il numero 21, il numero 79, il numero
Milan
46,
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Cambio di
Well, I think it's
giocatori.
pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Lewis Skelly. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Chukwueze. Chance here to counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Joao Felix showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lewis Skelly, who does have an assist to his name. Trossard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Abraham proves just a little bit too strong. Fofana looking to penetrate opposition lines. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Sterling. Rice. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fofana. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Sterling tries making a foray down the right. Out of play for a throw. Tomiyasu. 75 minutes played. Threads one in. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Jorginho. Trossard. Look at the space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Milan have their second corner now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 90. Lascia il campo per il numero 77.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Joao Felix gets his pass away. Oh, this is a great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
You
recupero.
wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Short changes him with that pass. That has been cut short.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rafael Leao, that is a great pick out. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
He's gone for the shot. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, that's incredible. And that has raised the roof. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Numero 32.
And time is up. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just was...
Merino! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And here's Abraham. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Rafael Leao. Odegaard. So what can they make of this? Nicely spread. Rafael Leao. Well read, nice interception. Gabriel. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Odegaard. Odegaard. It's Saka. Lewis Skelly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, played right into his path. Kyle Walker. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the...
And the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Odegaard. Showing good feet. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Back into the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Merino. Rice. Quality ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Odegaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Loftus-Cheek. Good read, needed to be. Tomiyasu. Now Odegaard. Merino. Havertz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gets his pass away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rice. Odegaard.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Havertz. That is good alertness. Martinelli in acres of space out wide.
Great hit! And it's in! Arsenal are level.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Terracciano. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's had it taken off him. Saka. Merino. Chance here to counter.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rice. Martinelli. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafael Leao, he has found a way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Arsenal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Some first half thoughts?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the hit! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard has been caught there, it's a foul. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Ødegaard. Havertz. He's onside. Havertz! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ødegaard. Rice. Oh, look at the great chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Abraham.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Out to the right. Well, they can break here. Some good work on the right flank here. Saliba gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. He is through. Martinelli! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Merino. Well, they've got it again. And here's Martinelli. Saka's delivery. Arsenal given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. And here's Saka. Now it's Odegaard. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the counter is on. He's played him through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Loftus-Cheek cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Joao Felix has a look and plays it forward. Abraham! And that could come back to haunt them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 31.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 90. Lasciano il campo
Lewis Skelly.
il numero 46.
Jorginho.
Il numero 38. Il
Trossard.
numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's in on goal.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Waneri. And he was quick to react. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jorginho.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Loftus-Cheek. He won't be happy with that one. Waneri is herring after that one. Trossard. Oh, good ball. Shots on here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Havertz. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Loftus-Cheek. And that's been won straight back. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Driving on and making good progress. Chukwueze. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Chukwueze. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Lewis Skelly. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries a shot! Chooses to go back. Rice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it could well turn out to be Tomiyasu, Peter, because I like the way he can switch between positions. We know he can play centre-back, he can play full-back, he can play wing-back. So he's got a lovely versatility to offer. And I think overall he probably prefers the wing-back role because it enables him to get higher up the pitch and get himself involved in the creation and the scoring of goals.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Chukwueze, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Martinelli. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Thinks one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Xiao. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Saliba gets a foot in here. Odegaard. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Loftus-Cheek. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That looks a good ball through. Saka! Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a quick one. Now it's Odegaard. Odegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Almost half an hour in now. Chukwueze does really well there. He is strong. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ball is over the line. Chukwueze strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that was vital. Abraham! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Merino. Now it's Chukwueze. And here's Abraham. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's in, surely! Can he finish? Gabriel. Not the most accurate pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Abraham! Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
There will be
recupero.
a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino. He's played him through. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Odegaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Tomiyasu. Saka. Havertz. Merino. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance to shoot now. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Mignon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That's a sharp pass. Tomiyasu. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. That's a nicely measured pass. Thiaw gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Odegaard. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had it nicked away. For Martinelli. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham. No way through. Odegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little ball here. Hits one! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 30.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 28. Lasciano il campo per il numero 79.
Saliba.
Il numero 7. Il numero 38.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Joao Felix. And that should get the job done. He's found a way past. There's the shot! He has done it! AC Milan are all square. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Milan surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now. And
oh, he's been caught napping! And he's got the beating of his man. Sterling receives it in a good position. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
the keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Now it's Abraham. Great ball, and he's in here. They're urging him to shoot. Decent hit! No way through, so back it comes. This time, surely! It's loose now, and then... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's delightful. Sterling with the delivery. Keeper's ball. Saliba. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Martinelli. Kyle Walker. He's had it taken off him. He's played him through. Now this could be... Havertz! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafael Leao. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Merino. Oh, that... Havertz! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Chukwueze.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Havertz! Chance! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is great defending, so alert. Xiao. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tomiyasu. Rice. Odegaard. For Merino. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Havertz! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Havertz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gets his pass away. And there's the hit! He scores! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, a delicate chip through. And through to the goalkeeper. Merino. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Tomiyasu. Played out towards the right wing. Odegaard. He could be in here. He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here? Nice control. Nice sequence of passes, this. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Havertz. Oh, that's nice. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Arsenal have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Martinelli stood his ground strongly. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Odegaard. Rice. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Martinelli. Rice. Saka. Passes short and sharp. And that's a great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Numero 42. Numero 55.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Il campo per il numero 30, il numero 79, il numero 29, il numero 38, il numero 46.
Trossard.
Cambio di giocatori.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The chance to pull further clear. And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That has been cut short. Now it's Joao Felix. Now it's Abraham. Abraham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And he was alert to it.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Abraham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gabriel Jesus. Trossard. The defender is not giving up on this. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And it's Sterling. That looks a cracking ball. Sterling.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what a pass! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Abraham. Rafael Leao. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao. Now the finish! They've done it! AC Milan are all square.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Gabriel Jesus. Rice. Trossard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Trossard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Trossard just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Just eases him off the ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's running through. Rafael Leao. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a... And that is that. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.